Hey guys, welcome to Week 9 recap of the All-Star Fantasy Football League. Boy, we had interesting matchups this past weekend. Some close games in the actual NFL that shouldn't have been close, and some surprises. Very surprised. I was surprised by the New Orleans-Tampa Bay game. That really got me going. But anyway, had a few surprises here in our league as well. Death by Taxes in Texas Cake Standers. First matchup we're going to talk about. Herbert in there for Dave, 25 points, 25 from Keenan Allen, 16 points from Julio Jones, and 14 from Baltimore Ravens defense. Just what's going on here? Anyway, 122 points for Dave and Death by Taxes. For me, I only got 17 from Lamar Jackson, 13 from Marvin Jones, and 10 from Michael Thomas. His first week back since week 1. 63 points. I think that might be a franchise record for a low. There's absolutely nothing I could have done on the bench because my bench has nothing that was going on at all. 122, 63. Dave, you get the big win of the week. You don't get the most points. That would go somebody else. But you get the big win of the week by beating me by 59 points. Congratulations. Next matchup, Corn-Fed Fatties and Given the Business. Rodney is on a tear, guys, still. But first, Corn-Fed Fatties, 26 points for Kirk Cousins, 20 from Diggs, 12 from Parker, and 12 from his kicker, Myers. And Seahawks defense only got 113 points for the Fatties. I wish I'd have had 113 points this week. I still would have lost, but anyway. For Giving the Business, Deshaun Watson, 26 points, 36 from Christian McCaffrey, his first week back, 32 from Tyreek Hill, oh my gosh, 13 from Hurst, and 13 from Waller. 150 to 113, Given the Business. Once again, high score of the week over 113 Corn-Fed Fatties. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Rodney, you just keep on piling up the points, bud. Crazy. Reapers and Buckeye Nation next matchup. Reapers, 43 points from Kyler Murray. Oh, my gosh. I don't understand how this kid can run like he does. I mean, it's just ridiculous. 27 points from DJ Chark, probably because he's more athletic than a lot of other humans. 14 points from Claypool, 15 points from Robinson, 140 for the Reapers. And Buckeye Nation, 36 points from Aaron Rodgers, who had a fantastic game. Christian Kirk got 23 points, 25 from Travis Kelce, 137 points. That's a 3-point game, guys. That's a close win. And it goes to the Reapers, who are right now the best team in our league right now. That is crazy. 140 to 137. Next matchup, Colorado Antlers and the Struggle Bus. Oh, man. 18 points from Tannehill, 33 from Devontae Adams, and the rest are all in single digits there for the Antlers. For the Struggle Bus, 17 from Carr, 38 from Cook, 20 from Brown. You got 2 players that didn't get any points on your team at all, but you still managed to get the win. 90 to 86 Struggle Bus over the Antlers. Now, for the Antlers on the bench, they had 32 points from Drew Lock on the bench. Yep, you put him in, boom, you got the win. 90 to 86. We're going back up here to Buckeye Nation. He could have put a different defense in there, and he would have got the win. If he'd have put in the Vikings instead of the Eagles, he would have won. That would have been 7 points right there. Yeah. But back to me, there was nothing I could have done. And Brandon, there was nothing you could have done either. Anyway, final matchup we're going to talk about is Big Blue World Champs and the Hooligans. My goodness. Hooligans got Patrick Mahomes in there, 38 points, 12 from Gibson, 24 from McLaurin, and 14 from Sanders. 114 for the Hooligans. Over here for Big Blue, 25 for Russell Wilson, 15 from Robinson, and 21 from Smith Schuster, and 15 from Ingram. 109 for Big Blue World Champs. Not enough. 114 Hooligans gets the win there. Jeremy, on your bench, man, 41 points from Josh Allen on the bench. You mentioned it. You mentioned it in the chat that you're probably going to get roasted or whatever. I'm not going to do too bad, but you should have moved him. You should have had a different lineup. Not only that, 17 full Gabriel Davis. Yeah, you could have put Davis in there. You'd forget the quarterback. If you'd have put a different receiver in there, Gabriel Davis is his name from Buffalo. He's on your bench. Yeah, he would have got you the win too. Sorry, man. I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens whenever we don't do the right thing in our stupid lineups. We think we're good, and then we get these freaking guys that get paid millions and millions of dollars to go run up and down the field for 4 to 5 seconds at a time, and then they underperform like you wouldn't believe. Bunch of prima donnas. But I love fantasy football and I love football. Anyway, guys, for the standings, NFC, Reapers on top, 8-1, with a 3-game lead for first place over the 5-4 Fatties, and then the 4-5 Nation, and then 3-6 Struggle Bus, 1-8 Colorado Antlers. Oh, Mark, if you want to get in the playoffs, bud, you got to win the next 3 games, and you need either Struggle Bus and Buckeye Nation to not win any of those 3 games, and you'll be in the playoffs. But they got to lose that. But the Reapers are in the playoffs. That is the only team that has punched their ticket 100% is the Reapers here in Week 9. For the AFC, given the business 7-2, good spot. Not clinched yet. He's in first place, but he's not 100% in, because there's still 4 weeks left here. Big Blue World Champs 4-5. Death by Taxes. Big Blue. I'm sorry. You're 5-4. Death by Taxes 4-5. Hooligans 4-5, and Texas Cake Sanders at the bottom of the barrel at 4-5, with a horrible division record. I have scored the second least amount of points in our league this year, which is unbearable. But anyway, guys, that was Week 9. Week 10 shows us that. Whatever. Week 10, we got 10, 11, 12, and then the playoffs start. And 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. Yes, that's 4. And then the playoffs are in weeks 14, 15, and 16. So 4 more regular season weeks, guys, to get in the playoffs. You need to just be in the top 3 in your division, and boom, you're in the playoffs. And anyway, guys, we got a ball game tonight. Let's see here. I think it is Thursday, Tennessee and Indianapolis. So get in there. I don't think there's any COVID scares like there was previously in the Tennessee games earlier this season. I don't know. There's COVID's crappy anyway. But guys, get your lineup set and for Week 10, and I will do the preview tomorrow, which will be Friday after the Thursday night game. So we'll talk to you soon. Later.